my multiverse subscribers, I'm Arkham Gaming. Welcome to my multiverse comic book channel. Today we're going to be reading the first chapter of the Court of Owls called Knife Trick. Let's get started. Every Saturday, the Gotham Gazette includes a small lifestyle piece called Gotham Is. In the column, random Gothamites are asked to complete the sentence Gotham is using 3 words or less. The Gazette has been running the Gotham Is column for years, ever since I was a boy. Here are some of the words used to describe Gotham the past few weeks. Damned, cursed, felon, murderous. Gotham is villainous. Gotham is a losing game. Gotham is hopeless. You're all ours now. No way out, bats. There's no place like home. Once in a while, someone names one of the city villains as their answer to the Gotham Is question. Usually it's some kid, a teenager going for shock value, but now and then someone actually tries to make the argument that the city is best reflected in its villains. For example, Gotham is Two-Face, meaning Gotham is a city at odds with itself. Or Gotham is Kill Croc, meaning the city is little more than a cannibalistic monster. I've seen a few Mr. Freeze, 2 Black Masks. Lately, I've seen a couple new names appear too. But for me, Gotham criminals, whether old or new, will never define this city. Because in the end, they're simple and cowardly, ruled by predictable desires. Granted, now and then, one of them will do something that catches even me off guard, something particularly depraved or twisted. There you are! And here I was beginning to think you were going to die without even saying goodbye. You are ready to do this? Oh, always so serious. Fine then. Let's cut to the punchline. Joker, what are you doing, you turncoat piece of... Behind you! Got him! Of course, one of the most common answers to the Gotham Is question is Batman. Gotham is Batman. Gotham is Batman City. Gotham is the Bat. All the answer, I'm partial to myself. Still, I like to think a vote for Batman is a broader affirmation, a vote for all of Gotham's heroes, a vote for the GCPD honest, tireless men like Commissioner Jim Gordon. I still don't understand a full-scale breakout with no warning. It wasn't a breakout. I've been investigating a weak link at Arkham Asylum, a guard named Matthews. I was coming for him. He sprang the doors to stop me. No, Dan Matthews. He's one of the best men on patrol there. I've known him since he was an academy boy. He got a father with health problems, a divorce looming. He and Belle are getting a divorce. I had no idea. Neither does she. Geez, who's the new pal? Cocktail waitress, iceberg lounge, impressive sheet of her own. And you found him out? How? You had a man on the inside? Something like that. Dan Matthews on the take at Arkham. There's nobody the scum of Gotham can't get to, is there? I wouldn't say that. One more thing. On the CC footage, it almost looks you're fighting alongside the Joker. Tell me that'd be ridiculous. That'd be ridiculous, Jim. That's what I figured. Just a simple trick of light. So it's true. You do actually practice brooding. I always suspected. I'm working with the computer off, satisfied, impressed. It's a new system I'm testing, a contact lens with a remote access processor linked to the computer down here. And Dick, take off the EMP mask. Believe me, I've been dying to. I just wanted to make sure you disconnected it from the mainframe first. So I contact lens with remote access, meaning anywhere you go, the Batcave goes with you. Now that sounds healthy. We should go. For what it's worth, how'd I do as him? Are you asking me if you were convincing as a homicidal maniac, Dick? I suppose I am. Then yes, as a matter of fact, you were. Score 1 for Alfred's School of Acting. Still, I can't believe you left me in there an extra day. I needed to be sure it was Matthew. Besides, with all you've been shouldering lately, I figured you could use the day off. A day off in Arkham? Only you, Bruce, only you. Finally, it's a who's who of Gotham in there. Facial recognition go. Facial recognition algorithm activated. Dick Grayson, former Robin, current Nightwing, access level high. Damian Wayne, current Robin, access level high. Tim Drake, current Red Robin, Teen Titans member, access level high. And zing, the party is using it to remember who you are, Drake. Tell me he's not using facial rec for the party. Run diagnostic, and you call yourself a detective. Lately, I've been asking myself the Gotham is question a lot. What is Gotham City to me, Bruce Wayne? In a single word: home, family, purpose. But the real truth is I couldn't answer the question. But then I remembered something, friends. I remembered something my father, Thomas Wayne, used to say to me before bed, sometimes back when I was a boy and I'd had a bad day, when I'd fallen down a hole in the ground or skinned my knee. At the end of a day like that, he'd pat my head and he'd say, "Bruce, tomorrow is one dream away." That was his phrase. Sentimental, I know, but still it worked for me. Now, most of you know my father died when I was just a boy. He was gunned down along with my mother in Crime Alley across town. And as you can imagine, the days following his death were the worst of my life. Days of anger and fear and sadness. Still, that phrase, my father's phrase, "Tomorrow is one dream away," it kept coming back to me. And deep down I knew, much as it hurt right then, things would get better. Now, why am I telling you this? Well, friends, my point is this: when circumstances are challenging or frightening, ask ourselves what our city is pointless, because all we will see when we look around at the buildings and streets will be our own fears, our own frustrations, our own demons. But if we stop looking to the present and the past and instead look to the future, if we ask ourselves, what can be, what will be tomorrow? Then we're asking the right question, because to hope, to dream, to predict, it is to shape the city yourself rather than to be shaped by it. So putting my money where my mouth is, next month Wayne Enterprises will begin investing aggressively and immediately in Gotham's future. Working with various domestic design firms, we've already set in motion an initiative to rebuild some of Gotham's most derelict industrial neighborhoods. From there, we plan on moving boldly to expand and modernize Gotham's public transit system. I can't tell you how excited, how hopeful I am about these plans. Much more will be revealed in the coming days, but for now I ask you to do this. Look past what Gotham was, what Gotham is, and imagine with me just for a moment Gotham as it will be. Thank you. Now what I ask of you, friends, is to invest with me. Invest in Gotham's future, because I promise you, if we can all do that together, a better, brighter Gotham is one dream away. Alfred Pennyworth, caretaker, Wayne Estate, access level high. Well done, Master Bruce. Inspiring though. Thank you, Alfred. Though you did fail to mention the myriad of new bat bunkers you'll be building throughout the city. Must have slipped my mind. Next presentation, maybe. Bruce, there you are. Vicky Vale, reporter for the Gotham Gazette. So, first you fund the digitizing of the Gazette. Now you're rebuilding half of the city. I'd say you were Gotham's own man of tomorrow. That is, if I wasn't already saying he is. Running for mayor, yes I know, and March Vulture, you underwrote Leslie Thompson's satellite clinic on the east side, don't you? Lincoln March, Bruce Wayne. Lincoln March is Lincoln March, CEO March Vulture, current Gotham City mayoral candidate. Wow, I'm impressed. Any friend of Leslie? Does that mean I have your vote? That depends. Do I have yours? On this, I'm certainly interested. Can I ask how many investors you have lined up already? You can ask. That many? Like I said, we've been aggressively in our efforts to recruit partners. Lucky the response have been largely enthusiastic. Well, all kidding aside, I am really interested in playing a part. Bruce, can we set something up? Of course. What do you have in mind? Breakfast or lunch? We could. I'm sorry, go on. Lift, read, activating ocular target 2. I was just saying I'm enthusiastic too. How many stab wounds? God. Alright, I'll be right down. Just give me 10 minutes to escape from Planet of the Crepes. Crepe, it's a pancake, never mind. Bruce! I'm so sorry, what? I was saying I could do as early as tomorrow. Lunch. Talk about your plan. Of course, tomorrow, Alfred. Set it up, will you? Now, if you'll excuse me for a moment, Lincoln. I need to get some air. No, you rank stooges. crop the weather trap first. Raindrops, evidence, no match. Gee, they grow them stupid nowadays. Hello, Harvey. Back to stealth mode, I see. Come on, let's go look at some art. The landlord found him on a routine rent run. He went by the name San Striggs, but when we ran it turned out to be a phony guy. Has no credible ID in the apartment, nothing on his prints. He paid everything in cash. A true blue John Doe. Evidence points to ATOD 5, maybe 6 days ago when someone decided to use him as a human dartboard. Things is whoever did it missed every one of John Doe's major arteries on purpose, meaning they wanted to hurt him very badly for a long time. The pot stickers are antique, throwing knives, professional grade. The grooves are filled with mercury for steadier flight. I'd like to take one out. It's not like we're going to run out. Make any of the symbol? It's an owl. Har har. I meant, do you think it has to do with the old wise tale about the sea? I know what you meant. Run DNA analysis. Looks like skin beneath the victim's fingernails, possibly the killer's. Run and amplify now. What? What is it? Give me your cigar. My cigar? That smell is licensed oil, a common paint thinner, but the intensity is too strong. So our guy spilled a can of paint thinner. So what? Maybe he was using it to leave a last message, a warning before he was murdered. Well, our John Doe wasn't any Nostradamus, that's for sure. I'm just saying, if our time of death for him was a week ago, the tomorrow he thought would be Wayne's last day already came and went, so Wayne is in the clear. Unless John Doe knew when he'd be found. You said the landlord was making a routine run. I assume he always came on the second Friday of the month, so it's possible our victim knew he was going to die, knew he was going to be found today, and so left a warning that whoever killed him would be coming after Wayne next. Then to say the killer, I said good luck. Wayne security has security. Anyone going to take a crack at that guy is going to have to be someone close. Someone in Wayne's circle would be my guess. Makes you almost feel bad for the guy. Almost. I know you and Wayne are pals and all that, but guys like Wayne, they don't get how the city works the way we do. I mean, I listened to his speech tonight on the radio all about what Gotham is and was and will be. When it comes to Gotham though, quiet. You're sure? Quite sure. The skin cells beneath the victim's fingernails became that a perfect match. Look, I didn't mean to knock your boy Wayne. I'm just saying. My view is when it comes to Gotham, you don't know it, brother. It knows you, and the moment you think otherwise, the moment you get too comfortable, that's when it stabs you right in the back. Because above everything, Gotham is a mystery. That's the end of the first chapter. Thank you for tuning in for my first episode of the Corval series. My multiverse subscribers, if you like my content so far, smash that like button and subscribe. I'll see you back in the multiverse.